Good evening, everyone. We're back. It's Thursday for the Curse of Monkey Island. Now, I will finish this game tonight for absolute sure. Oh, Guybrush is getting impatient with me. I will finish this game tonight for sure. And I was thinking if I had time, I could start Escape from Monkey Island. But yeah, that's going to require some advanced troubleshooting because I can't Alt-Tab and it isn't capturing properly as well in OBS. So I have it, but it's going to require some pretty advanced troubleshooting to get it to work. But hopefully I'll get it working by next week. If not, then I'll have to, I don't know, guess I'll die. No, I'll probably have to rope some help in or something like that. But yeah, we'll see how we go. For the time being though, let's get rid of this text and get started with the game. How is everyone? Thank you for coming this evening. I was pleased to share my triumph of getting the 25 out of 30 nights with you last night. And also, I did go back after the end of last night's stream and get the final achievements, and I recorded that. Now, I haven't actually checked the recording. So I don't know, we could try like a did it work premiere screening of it after the main part of the stream tonight. We'll see how we go for time and also for just general me hoping I didn't say any weird shit when I didn't have an audience in front of me last night. But for now, let's get on with it. Let's play some Monkey Island.
Ominous. I had a hard enough time getting out of it.
Can I eat it?
Nah.
No. Shame. This crumbling hole. Can I look at it?
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest.
This is lovely.
It looks familiar somehow. As if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know. Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabbit jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
So for people who aren't familiar, that is from the original Monkey Island. Can keep using
The hole
it.
is too small for me to squeeze through. There's nothing interesting up here anyway. I'd better find another way out.
Including the Yui. So, yeah.
Nah.
It's good stuff. Nice little Easter egg. One of our viewers last week actually showed us another Easter egg as well, which was really cool from the first game.
Yikes.
Ghost Bride.
It's a ghost in a bride's gown. She looks very sad and lonely.
Oh. Let's push her. Oh.
Oh, hello there.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line of eligible Good Soup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate. By the way, what do you do for a living?
Flooring inspector.
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
Now, I heard that the voice actress for Minnie Good Soup is actually very famous. I think she did some voices in South Park, but she's sadly passed away since then. That's what I think I read. So if anyone is interested in voice acting, there you go. There's some informations that I've furnished you with. Hi there, Kai. Thanks for coming tonight. Hope you enjoy some monkey.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
Alright. Well, I guess we've got to get out at some point, right?
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Sorry for the brief silence. I was, in fact, eating chocolate.
Hey, nice ring.
Oh,
Guybrush!
Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Good Soup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
Well, where's the diamond?
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoobums, my LeChuck.
LeChuck.
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
He pried the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was. He told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
Alrighty then.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
Alrighty then. Guess where's the diamond?
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad! The fiend! He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating. I could just die.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
You bet.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Alrighty then.
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
I don't think I have an evil ring, Tlodig. I haven't taken... No, I have. I've taken the ring off of Elaine's finger, I think. I can't remember if I have or not yet. But in either case, I'm not going to be able to. These are very intricate statues.
It's a memorial plaque for Minnie Strony Good Soup.
Can I lick this?
Nah. No.
What a shame. What's the memorial wreath say?
Tastefully done.
Does it say rip? Is it like vegetables? Like the vegetables you would put in a minestrone? Can I eat it?
Nah. No.
Oh, this could be useful.
It's a universal crowbar.
What the fuck? What's that? Hang on a second. No, not the coffin lid. No.
This is going to be so cool.
What's Murray doing? I'm gonna wait and listen. What are you up to, Murray? Very suspicious. that all we're gonna get? Hello there, Evan. Thank you for the bits. I hope you're having a good day, morning, something like that. All right, well, we've got that now. Let's look at the family crest.
Good soup is food.
All right. Can I lick it?
Nah.
What a shame. Murray, hush.
Die! Oh, I'm not going to do that again. I think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh.
Oh, Guybrush, don't crush
But
him.
startled in a terrified kind of way.
Yeah, that's
You really
it.
are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're saying is that you only love me for my legs.
Wow.
Something like that.
Well, can we pick him up?
It's Murray. Hi, Murray.
Oh, it hurts.
Pick him up. Go on.
Hey.
That's so cute.
He just can't stop jammering.
There's a word you don't hear very often. Jammering. Revan, you had an exhilarating day. That's pretty cool. Hope you, I'm just trying to think timing-wise, but I hope you have a good rest after your exhilaration.
I don't want to get caught up in a conversation with Murray right now.
He does tend to go on.
Nah.
Can I pick it up?
No.
What is the use of a coffin lid if I can't pick it up?
Looks like minestrone, delicately seasoned with cobwebs and mouse knuckles.
Okie dokie then. Can I eat it?
It's probably gotten cold.
What, you mean there's actually soup in there?
No, really, I couldn't. I'm full.
Why? Hang on, maybe we could offer Murray as a potential suitor? Let's see. Give Murray to Minnie.
That's just gross.
Why?
What?
Nothing. That's just gross.
What?
Nothing.
Okie dokie then. Perhaps she'd like a block of tofu to marry.
I don't think she'd like that.
Are you sure? You're never gonna know if you don't ask. What about this face?
I can't use the portrait face with that.
Maybe what she really needs is a drink instead of a husband.
I don't think she'd like that.
Are you sure though? I mean, you seriously haven't asked her. Maybe she's done with this marriage thing. Alright. You do need sleep, Revan, but you can't? Alright, well maybe lie down and listen to my nonsense. Kai, I don't think you can stab ghosts. I don't think that's how it works. She's not a zombie, she's a ghost. I don't think we want to spy on this guy in his bedroom, Guybrush. Where did the ring go? It exploded. Because it was cursed. Alright, there's some heads.
Oh dear.
Oh, Guybrush!
What a bore.
Guybrush!
It's hard to see what it is from where I was standing. Judging by the beard, I'm guessing it's a goat.
Is that a man? Star Wars hypes trumps my voice, my beautiful sunbeam voice. I don't know that I would typify my voice in that way, but it's a very nice compliment. Thank you.
Spooky.
A werewolf figurine.
It's a dinosaur from the monsters that time couldn't care less about.
So is this guy like a bit of a geek?
Looks like a Halloween mask.
Revan, what was going on in Star Wars? I totally missed that, if something's happened. Why? Why would you hang a bunny?
Cloying, yet grisly at the same time.
That's horrible. Can I pick him
I
up?
can't reach.
Can I talk to him?
Nah.
No, okay. Can I talk to the LeChuck mask?
Nah.
No.
Looks like a Halloween mask.
Pulpy books?
It's a bunch of cheesy horror stories.
Sweet.
Nah.
Why am I doing this? Parrot.
It's either a dead parrot or a very strange bat.
He's not dead, he's just resting. I apologize.
I can't reach.
Well, Guybrush, you need longer arms.
Nah.
Mort's not. He's writing a novel.
It looks like he's writing a horror novel. It's called The Grog That Drank People, part 1 of a 3-book cycle. Why trashy media always comes in threes.
That was a self-roast. This is the 3rd game in the Monkey Island series. Alright, I kind of like this guy.
It's a poster for some dumb book about undead pirates.
Some dumb book about undead pirates, huh?
Nah.
SC38 Reimagined. I don't think I know what that is, Revan.
That must be the gravedigger.
Alright, can we push him?
No.
Alright, can we talk to him?
Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Alright.
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids ever came up with an original idea, I might believe you.
Alright,
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up. I read all about your sinister ways in my horror novels, so nothing doing.
oh dear.
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well, what are you then?
Let's see.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
I'm a vegan. I hate the exploitation
Oh,
of
wow.
animals.
Really? But what about all those stuffed heads on your wall?
Oh, only one of those is real.
What I meant to say was...
Oh my god. Hi, Thor Ragnarok. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Are you a Monkey Island fan? Revan, I'm not watching anything on stream, or I'm not playing anything on stream that could be copyrighted. Oh, you've finally changed your name, 54. Congratulations. I like your new name even better. Now I can call you Thor. Alright, let's see.
I seek the golden rods of Cathan to bring peace to the Shire.
Do you bear the mark of Tixblick, the chosen one foretold by the scrolls of the third shadow?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. What I meant to say was... my faster-than-light ship is trapped in a subspace anomaly.
You have no ship. Any true warp traveler would know that reversing the polarity of the ion flux
Oh my
field
god.
would result in a tachyon expansion wave, creating a trail of neutrinos that could be followed out of the anomaly.
Actually, I'm a ghost trapped in this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books. Well, let's see it.
Isn't the ominous sound of my disembodied voice proof enough? I guess not.
Alright, we're gonna have to materialize for him. Thor, I would love to know a song that you heard. Let's see.
You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
Reading fantastic stories about the dead helps me keep my mind off my work.
Why are you wasting your money on all this bad fiction?
I feel called
At least
out.
My bad fiction doesn't require over $1,000 in
Oh,
hardware.
I feel so called out.
Let me out of this crypt!
I'm not falling for your tricks this time. Just leave me alone and let me read my horror novels.
All right.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good time.
Maybe Murray can help us out here.
I can't reach.
Maybe I need this lantern first?
I can't reach.
Okay, well, we have an arm. I wonder if we can put Murray's arm back on Murray. Where are we?
Reuniting Murray with his arm is a bad idea. I can't reach it.
How about this?
Well, that can reach the lantern, but it won't grab hold.
Okay, do we have paste still? No, Revan, I don't think it's the furry crack. And, you know, if I could never think about that again, that might be a thing that I would investigate. But unfortunately, it's in my mind forever now. Yeah, I do have paste. Good.
I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Ghosts! He just keeps reading.
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay. Ah!
Guybrush is so skilled.
Mortal fool, release me from this wretched tomb. I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever. I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture. And never more will you be able to find socks that match.
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Now that's some haunting for the
Great
modern
work,
age.
Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I?
You
My
were.
demonic powers have made me omnipotent.
I'm happy for him.
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
Sweet. I feel a little bit guilty, but not very.
It's out of oil.
Can I take it?
And it's useless now that it's out of oil.
We could put some more oil in it. Thor, how about an excerpt rather than the whole thing? Dark side points earned. I don't have a choice in this game. Oh, guys, when you said dark side points, this reminded me, Revan. I couldn't work out how to get, or rather, better to say, I kickstarted Torment Tides of Numenera, but I waited like ages because I was at grad school when it actually came out, or I'd just come back. I didn't end up getting it at the time when it came out, and I was in contact with the people, yeah, at In Exile, because I couldn't download the code because it had been so long, and they helped me out. So I've got my code now, so I can do Torment Tides of Numenera on stream at some point in the future, hopefully. That'd be good. I'm sort of in the mood for an RPG. Alrighty. Time to defraud the insurance salesman.
Hey, Guybrush. There sure are a lot of skeletons in here.
Uh-oh.
Quick, pull the head off one and stick me on top of the spine.
I don't think I want you walking around freely, Murray.
Oh, please.
I'm getting out of here. Well,
Okay.
Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring? Murray? Where'd he go?
Did Murray escape? Apparently so.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Now, let us present our insurance policy. Torment Tides of Numenera is not a Star Wars game.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
As a matter of fact, smart guy. No.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time.
Okay, so we must need a death certificate. Yeah, more than the dark side points, actually, I think it's the idea of, you know, having to make dialogue choices and things like that. I wonder if my old Uncle Good Soup has what I need.
Hi, guys. I've risen from the deepest recesses of the underworld.
They don't care.
Your curiosity is overwhelming.
All right, let's talk to him. No death certificate here. Maybe in the Good Soup family records there'll be a copy of my death certificate.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out
Used to be.
Skull Island, but he was lost at sea when the lighthouse broke. He never was a very strong navigator.
All right.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
But while we're here, there's something else we can do. I wonder why a skeleton in a bed would have a book on the Good Soup family. Could be interesting. All right,
I can see the Good Soup crypt from here.
that's a hint. Let's free the dead. Have a look out the window. Also, I'm disturbed by how much it looked like Guybrush pulled that crowbar out of his pants, like the front of his pants, like out of his fly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. I was just with... Charles? Charles de Goulash, is it really you?
Minnie! It's been so long.
Oh, Charles, it has. It has. You look so different.
Really? Why, you look exactly the same.
Oh, charmer.
Oh, Charles, how you flatter me. Oh, but you must go now.
But why? Now that I've found you again after all these years.
This voice acting is so good.
What would our families say if they knew we were alone together on such a romantic night?
Minnie, this may sound rash, but I love you, Minnie Good Soup.
That hand.
Oh, Charles, you mustn't.
Oh, I can't help it. I've always loved you. Do you hear? I've always loved you, Minnie, and I always will.
How romantic.
Come away with me now.
Elope? Oh, but Charles, it just isn't done. Think of the scandal it would cause.
To heck with the scandal, Minnie.
Oh.
Marry me.
Oh, yes, Charles. Yes. 1,000 times, yes.
I'm happy for them.
Kiss me, my love.
What? That angel in the background was horrified. Why did she get to keep her lips and he didn't?
It looks like it's just about Elaine's size, but it needs a diamond to be complete.
Gopher, what are you doing? Thank you. Thank you so much. What were you doing if you said leftover bits? What did you get the bits for? Cool. Well, we've got part of an engagement band now. Also, hello and welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you, as always. You had some for a charity thing? Cool. Which charity thing was that?
Have you found her, you cadaverous canine?
What in the hell?
Yeah, nope. Nope. She's not on Plunder Island, Captain LeChuck.
Then scour the seas, you ossified rats! Hunt them down, then bring them to me. Find me Guybrush Threepwood. It's with him that you'll find Elaine. Burn down every island in the Caribbean if you have to. But bring me my bride! And more slaw! Curse those villains! They never give you enough slaw with these value meals.
Don't stiff LeChuck on the slaw, I guess. Alright, I still don't have proof that I was dead. Let's have a look through in the records. There we go, that looks new.
This hereby certifies that P. Hamilton, good soup, met his demise, at least once, on Blood Island.
Outstanding. ESA had a charity stream. I'm not sure I know ESA. What type of gaming is it? European Speedrun Association. Cool. Alright, now we can defraud the insurance salesman.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
I do this
As a
time.
matter of fact, smart guy, I've got your proof right here. A death certificate.
Well, this must be some kind of mistake.
Nope.
It's right there in high-res black and white. I died. Give me a lot of money.
It looks like I'm left with no choice but to acquiesce.
No, just give me my money.
That's what I mean.
Oh, thanks.
He just had a bunch of money in his pocket. Anything to say?
Excuse me, but
Sorry, son, no time to chat. Every second I spend talking to you is a second taken away from my loyal customers.
so I'm not a loyal customer?
Frankly, no. You're a bit of a high risk.
High risk. I'm young, don't smoke, and I run away screaming from any sort of life-threatening situation.
And yet you still have this tendency to die and then reanimate and take my money.
It's true.
Well, there is that.
It's like GD Cupid Europe. Cool. Speaking of gaming charity events, the streaming community that I follow, the VineSource community, has released the dates for their charity stream this year. It's July 19 to 21, I think. American time. And I will be definitely taking some time off work so I can watch all of it. Why am I going here? Am I supposed to be going here? I don't think so. What am I doing now? I need to go to Skull Island, right? To get the... no, I need to fix the lighthouse so that I can get the ferryman back, right? Well, luckily I know how to do that. Oops, that's not where I wanted to be. Kaya waiting on the dates for Desert Bus for Hope. About what time of year does that usually happen?
I can't use the crowbar with that.
Why not? I want to open it. Maybe I can jimmy it open with the card?
The lock's too big for this card. It's locked.
What about the chisel?
I can't use the chisel with that.
The auger?
That doesn't need to be augured.
Are you sure I can't use the crowbar?
I can't use the crowbar with that.
Really?
I can't use the crowbar with that. I can't use the crowbar with that. It's locked. It's locked.
I want to open it.
Nah.
Can I think of anything else I could use to open it? What about the mallet?
I can't use the mallet with that.
September-ish usually? Okay. Go for your keen for vine sauce's hope as well. Yeah. Last year was the first year that
I can't use the umbrella with that.
that I watched, and I was in a position to donate, so I did. But yeah, it's really beautiful to see the community come together.
I don't want to cut that.
How do I open this flipping door? What about this?
The magic wand has no effect on.
I cut you off. A pin, maybe?
I don't want to pin that.
Is there some other way to get up to this barrel?
There's a barrel at the top of the windmill. I can't reach it.
How do I get into this door? Actually, no, I bet I don't have to. I think I just remembered how to get up. There we go. Alright. Good stuff. Now we can open the door. Alright, now I need the tip jar from the bar. I thought I already had that, but clearly I do not.
It's empty.
Well, let's go fill it with something.
That jar's for my tips. Put it back.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it. Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
I unmuted the mic before I finished munching my chocolate. So I apologize if you hear any disgusting noises. Let me assure you, what I'm eating is delicious. Nope. Here. Cool. Alright, well, let's get some sugar water. In fact, I should actually look at this before I flat out use it. I know how to finish this puzzle, but for your sakes, I want to let you hear all the dialogue.
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum.
Why the fuck is it up here then?
No.
Can we drink it?
Nah.
No.
It's full of sugar water now.
Good shit. Hello, Ashmelon. Hope you're having a good night. You're not you when you're hungry. Yeah. Now we go over to the clearing. Yeah. Alright. If we put this here.
It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good.
There we go. Now we've got a pretty glowing jar. And we better not let them
There, I
suffocate.
poked holes in it. They're trapped inside and glowing like mad.
So that's good news. Ashmelon, you were betrayed by hot chips? That is the saddest story. They're not exactly good for me, but hot chips are one of my favorite, like, junk foods. For people who aren't Australians in the audience, hot chips means fries. There we go. Isn't it pretty?
It's full of glowing fireflies. I need to use the jar with something else.
We could just look at it.
I can't use the jar with that.
Oh, whoops. Lantern post. There we go.
Perfect! It's broken.
Can we take it?
I don't have anything to replace it with.
Oh, okay. Acid reflux. Yeah, that sounds pretty awful. Now, we need a mirror. There's a mirror here. And this guy looks awfully like the guy at the bar.
You just stole that mirror, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's right there, look.
I guess you're right. Oh dear, I'm starting to look old.
Sure
From all that
are.
drinking.
Mind your own business.
But we're family. I went the wrong way again. I went the wrong way again. There we go.
The lighthouse is working now.
Now I've got a lighthouse. The question is, do we have a ferryman? Can we fix a price? Should we fix a price with him now? Or wait for some other event to occur? Well, when should I fix the price with the ferryman?
Intimidating.
It's not so intimidating when he eats a sandwich like that.
No. Who are you?
I am the lost Welshman.
He does sound a bit
Ooh.
demonic.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. But egad, is it dull.
Can't disagree with that.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
I will risk these rough waters no more. For too long have I rocked in that watery cradle of death.
Freaky imagery.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm not going out there again until I'm sure I can make it there safely. I need a compass.
How will being able to draw perfect circles get you out to Skull Island?
Guybrush!
Kind of compass. The directional kind. If you find me one, I'll take you to Skull Island.
A compass, huh? Alright. Well, how do we make a compass? Maybe this encyclopedia will tell me.
I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
Alright, I think we can do that. Let's do magnetized bit of metal.
Cool, a magnetic pin. The mind boggles at the possibilities.
Floating.
Okay,
Did that work? Yep. In a liquid.
it's full of seawater.
That's right, Ashmelon.
Hey, neat, it points north. Science is fun when you know the secret.
There we go. And now we got a compass. Raven, you think his eyes are dreamy? Get lost in those eyes.
Here, take this compass.
This is a compass. Will it work?
Of course. See how it points north?
Wow, that's incredible. How'd you do that?
It was nothing.
All right. Let's go to Skull Island then, I guess.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
All right, let's go.
How on earth did he get lost? You can clearly see that island from here.
Even the bravest of men must dread the horror of this place. Steel your courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light up there on the cliff face? That's Smuggler's Cave. It's run by King Andre, the greatest smuggler in the world. And his nefarious assistant, Cruff.
But how do I get up there?
You'll have to go to the top of the cliff.
Won't you be coming with me?
No, you must go alone. There will be someone there who will help you. But I warn you, beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless as he is bald. Good luck.
Thanks.
Amazing. What the hell is going on here? Hang on. Oh, okay, so we walk up here and then we go to the cliff top. I get you. And then you get lowered. Alright, okay. I've got it.
I bet he can help me find the smuggler's cave. I don't want to have to carry him around everywhere.
Guybrush trying to pick strange men up.
Hello. Can you tell me how to find the evil smugglers of Skull Island?
Beats me. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember something about that at the orientation seminar. Let me think. The cave is halfway down this sheer cliff face. Climb on board this dumbwaiter. I'll lower you down.
It looks pretty rickety. Are you sure it's safe?
No. Never used it before, but I'm sure it can't be that dangerous. I'm a temp here. The usual elevator operator, Braunbeard, he's sick, so I'm filling in.
I guess that'll be okay. What's your name?
It's Lafoot.
Lafoot. Alright.
Would you lower me down to the smuggler's cave?
Sure, I can do that. You must weigh no more than, say, 20 pounds, right?
Actually, more like 120.
Oh. Well, it can't hurt to try, right?
No, you're sure about this?
Oh, yeah. You don't look that heavy at all. Is that not tied securely? Here we go.
Okay, give me a little bit more slack.
Whoops.
Okay, that's too much slack. Ah!
Oh dear. Smack. Smack. Splash. I am actually opening the conversion app on my phone because I want to see how many kilos 120 pounds is. It's roughly half, but where are we? Where's kilograms? 54? Jesus! Guybrush must be, because I mean he looks tall, right? So he must be really skinny.
I still say it looks like a duck.
Alright. Let's go to the cliff top. Kick this guy.
I don't want to want to have to carry him around everywhere.
Let's see if we can exact our revenge on him through violence.
I don't think he'd like that.
Well, I don't really care too much right now. What about the crowbar?
I don't think he'd like that.
Rude. Hello, Jatsa. Yeah, I mean, he hides how skinny he is with voluminous clothing, right? Those big puffy sleeves. All right, let's try that again, shall we?
Yes?
Let's try that lowering me down the cliff thing again.
All right. I think I'm getting better at this.
Please be careful this time.
No problem. Here we go.
Oh dear.
I got it.
Oh god.
I don't got it.
Yeah, that seems about right, but luckily, I think I know what to do this time. It's not GTA? Is there a, like, pirate GTA of some sort? Also, Jats, have I seen you at the stream before, or are you new? In any case, thanks for coming. Are you a big Monkey Island fan? If I haven't asked you that question already on a previous week. Let's see.
Good afternoon. I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector. I'm going to have to see every diamond you've got. Every last one. Come on, people. Chop, chop. I don't have all day.
I do not like this man. Kill him.
Darn. Let me try that again.
I'm trying to eat chocolate here, but these conversation items aren't going for long enough.
Hi there, neighbor. Got any diamonds? Wouldn't you know, but I'm fresh out.
Go away.
Darn. Let me try that again. So, where's this huge diamond you guys are supposed to have?
Have at him, Croft.
Darn. Let me try that again. Stand aside or I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down with how polite and reasonable I can be.
We seem to have an unwanted visitor, Croft. Deal with him.
Darn. Let me try that again. I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
Well, hello. Let's talk, Mr.
Let's see.
Van Goder Fashion, Jethro Van Goder Fashion.
Very well, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, how did you know my...
It is my business to know who enters and leaves Skull Island. I am King Andre, and this is my associate Gruff. Were you looking for something in particular?
The Good Soup family diamond. LeChuck stole it, you bought it, I want it. Now. Please? Sir?
But we have so much quality merchandise here at the Pirates Club.
Our prices get lower every day.
Oh, he can speak.
Everything a pirate or pirate in trading could possibly want is here.
Did he just sass
for
me?
The right price.
Could you not laugh like that anymore?
The Good Soup Diamond is the centerpiece of my collection. The fantastic energy flowing through it is the key to all my power.
So, can I have it?
Of course you can't have it. Unless you were to give me something in return.
Let's see.
Maybe I'll just take a look around.
I want to have a look at all the items while we're here.
Even packed into confined spaces, they're still adorable.
Plunder bunnies. No, smuggle bunnies.
There's nothing sadder than a lone smuggle bunny.
Oh, well, let's pick him up.
It's too adorable. I don't want to lose my dark, piratey edge.
Oh, Guybrush. You're about as dark as fairy floss.
I think he'd prefer to be alone right now. It's adorable and functional.
Keep that door closed.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure Mr. Threepwood made it down all right.
Asshole!
It's not that adorable. It's not that adorable.
Guybrush, you gotta be one with the plunder bunnies, the smuggle bunnies. Blunder Bunny is what he calls Elaine, right? It's his pet name for her.
Pay dirt.
Can I pick it up?
That's very expensive, you know.
I'll bet. I'll just leave it where it is.
Can I talk to it?
Nah.
Alright, what else have we got?
Now there's a lot of treasure.
It's a sword?
Cool. I may actually get to use a real weapon.
Almost certainly not.
I hope you're prepared to pay for that.
Never mind.
A crown?
Regal.
What else have we got around here?
I'm going to lunch if anybody needs me.
Shut that door, there's a draft.
A golden frame?
It's a solid gold picture frame.
Is there a picture in it? Not that we can tell. More treasure chests, a chandelier.
Smuggling by candlelight. Very romantic.
Is that on an anchor? Is that made out of an anchor? I like it. Expensive thing.
I have no idea what that is, but it sure looks expensive.
Alright. I guess that takes us to the cliff top, right?
What are you looking at?
Nothing, sir.
Can I push him?
I think that would be a very bad idea.
I'm not telling you to make good choices in your life,
Does anyone
Guybrush.
know a good Thai restaurant in the area?
Don't open that door, you'll blow out the candles.
How do you feel about Thai food, chat? I only just started eating it last year because I always thought that that it was too dangerous to me with my peanut allergy. Can I chisel him? I will give it a go.
He'd like that.
He wouldn't like it, Kai. I'm sorry. Let's try talking.
He's not much of a talker.
All right. Revan, you should definitely eat more than pizza rolls and Taco Bell. You need some vegetables. I know we've had this discussion about eating our vegetables on the stream before.
Stop opening that door!
Oh, sorry. I was just looking for the time cards.
They're good for you. They make your body feel good too. Alright.
I'd like to buy something really piratey.
Of course. Really piratey things are, of course, our specialty. Can I interest you in a peg leg?
Well, that depends on what you do with it. That was a joke.
Ah, yes. I don't quite follow you, but I'm sure it was amusing.
How about toys? Do you have any toys?
As a matter of fact, a new shipment just arrived yesterday. They're sure to be bestsellers. Here, take one.
My name's LeChucky.
Oh my god.
Play with me? You're the best shipmate ever.
This looks almost exactly like LeChuck's model. Oh my god. I think that looks almost exactly like his model out of the original 2, Monkey Island 2.
I couldn't help noticing those adorable smuggle bunnies.
Ah, the smuggle bunnies. One of our most popular items. Each one comes with a cleverly hidden pouch just above the small intestine.
Great, I'll take one.
None of them contains the diamond.
Oh, never mind. I really had my heart set on that diamond.
As you wish. You are a formidable opponent, Mr. Threepwood, but it looks as if our game of cat and mouse must cease. It is a perfect diamond, one of the largest I've ever seen.
I'll take it.
And so it comes with a very large price.
Enough with the hard sell. How much?
It will cost you an awful lot of money. Do you have that much?
Well, I have a lot of money.
Not enough.
My partner is right. We can't give it to you for anything less than an awful lot of money. But perhaps we can make a deal. My partner and I are very fond of cards, poker in particular. How about a little wager? If you can defeat us at poker, you win the diamond.
Sounds fair.
Yes, fair.
Could you stop laughing like that? It's very unnerving.
So, Mr. Threepwood, the question is to you. Care to join us in a game of cards?
Sounds fun. Deal me in, Baldy.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
Sure, I can handle that. This is a lot of money. I better only give them part of it.
Have you ever played poker before, Mr. Threepwood?
No. Would you believe this is my very first time?
Then I'll give you a brief explanation. The game is the simplest variety of 5-card stud. I deal 5 cards to each of us. We show our cards to each other, and the player with the best hand wins.
Well, how do I know what makes the best hand?
If you have any questions, just ask us. You do trust us, don't you?
Of course I trust you.
Very well. Let us begin.
Hey, dealer, swing, dealer.
I was eating chocolate again.
Take a moment to look at your cards.
What have we got? Weak hand.
2 of spades, 3 of hearts, 4 of clubs, 8 of clubs, and king
Oh,
of diamonds.
it's a real
What
shit
terrible
hand.
He's so cute.
Can I talk to him?
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
Can I use him?
I can't do that from here.
Okay, later. Alright, well... Can we talk to them at this time?
I've got a really terrible hand.
Apparently, good fortune is not in the cards for you.
I thought we agreed you weren't gonna laugh like that anymore.
I have a full house. Aces over kings. You lose. Would you care to try again?
You bet.
You bet. I'm gonna win that diamond.
Put up your side of the wager, Mr. Threepwood.
More heart in the cards? I can do that.
Very well. Let us begin.
Good cards. Daddy needs to lift the pirate curse.
Take a moment to look at your cards.
Let's see if we've got something a bit better.
5 of a kind. Right there. Not even you guys can beat 5 of a kind.
5 of a kind.
Correct, Mr. Threepwood. We cannot beat 5 of a kind. The question remains, however, whether or not you can beat a pair.
A pair?
A pair of
Guns.
smugglers.
Huh?
Us, Mr. Threepwood. I'm talking about us.
We're gonna kill you.
Oh, I get it. Whether or not you can beat a pair. That's pretty clever. Now, gentlemen. Let's not be too hasty.
There's a delivery man out here with a package.
You idiot! You blew out the lights!
I got the diamond.
Not for long, you little...
This is exciting.
Don't! Hit him, not me, you cretin!
Go for it, Guybrush. Yes!
There he goes! Get him!
Got what I needed from the smugglers.
Good. Let us leave this place of evil.
There's just one thing I need to do first.
Really? What's that?
What could that be?
Who's there? Oh.
Oh
just
no.
you. Wait, what are you doing?
Guybrush.
Help! Help! Ah!
Guybrush is a pirate after all.
Good luck on the rest of your adventures, Guybrush.
What? You can't mean...
I'm afraid so. This work is too dangerous for me. I'm going to find a more stable, secure line of work. I hear there's still an opening for a chef on Scab Island.
Well, you'll be sorely missed.
I know, but my destiny lies out there, somewhere. Beyond the rolling waves.
Farewell, good friend Welshman.
Oh, wait. Where'd you say Scab Island was again?
East by northeast. You can't miss it.
Thanks a bunch.
Ah, whoops. I forgot to tell him that a magnetized pin will only have compass-like properties for a short time.
There's some more dark side points, Revan. Guybrush is not that... Like, he seems really sweet and innocent, but he's got that pirate heart.
You're my favorite sailor. Arg, math be hard. Let's go shopping. Set sail for fun. Just you wait till you fall asleep, little boy.
Jesus. We've got extra... more than that?
Let's build a sand castle. I want to be your friend. Ahoy there, matey. I'll be haunting ye into the hereafter.
That's so fun.
Land ho, sailor. Let's bury some treasure. Let's bury some treasure. I'll tear off your head and spit bile down your throat.
Jesus. Oh my god. All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that silliness. I think it's time to finally break the curse on Elaine. I've only been streaming for an hour. Gosh, what a short stream. How horrific is this? See the LucasArts symbol in there?
Ah, another group of recruits for my army of the undead. Now, how goes the search for my bride-to-be? Where's Dingy Dog?
I found him! I found him! Yep. Oh, golly, oh, gosh. Yep, that's right.
It's Goofy.
They're on Blood Island, sir.
Hit them.
All right. Too goofy for me. Yep. Hey, Elaine.
It doesn't look like she's hurt. Well, except for that whole turn to gold by a pirate curse thing.
She's as perfect as the day she was frozen.
It's a massive diamond engagement ring.
Look at that.
It's a massive diamond engagement ring.
Can I lick it?
Nah. I'm gonna guard this ring with my life.
All right. Use completed diamond ring with Elaine's left ring finger. Yes!
Elaine, are you alright?
Guybrush? Where are we?
You're okay. We're on Blood Island. LeChuck's ring had a terrible curse on it, but I put everything right. You're safe and everything's gonna be fine. Just fine.
Shit. Can I lick Elaine? Revan, you can't go licking people without asking their consent first.
That be well spoken, pet. But save your breath, lass. You'll be needing it for when you scream, I do.
Where are we?
Don't you be remembering this place, Threepwood? 'Twas not long ago that I trapped ye here to suffer tortures most foul.
Wait, I can remember. I've seen this place before. In some terrible nightmare.
'Twas no mere nightmare, Guybrush. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh no. It can't be. But it is. This is the Carnival of the Damned.
Aye, the Carnival of the Damned.
You fiend, why have you brought us here?
There be two reasons, you pathetic privateer. I be intending to torture and kill ye.
Ye.
And I'll be giving Elaine a treasure.
You're wasting your time, LeChuck. Elaine's love can't be bought.
Ah, but this be a very special treasure. This be the fabled treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop?
Aye, the very pirate treasure you were searching for before I caught up with ye.
There's a monkey in the window. There's a monkey in the window and he's stealing all my change. His stare is blank and glassy. I suspect that he's deranged. Revan, it counts even more if she was turned to gold. If someone can't say to you, yes, I want this happening to me, then you have to assume no. And Ash, you can't assume that someone wants to be licked just because they've married you. Doesn't matter what state of a relationship you're in. It's kind of like Kai phrased it, continuous enthusiastic consent. No assumptions. Alright, let's hear about the special treasure of Big Whoop.
What's so special about
And
the
I'm gonna eat
treasure of Big
chocolate.
Whoop? Isn't it just like any other pirate treasure?
I see. Ye do not yet know the dreadful power that be Big Whoop.
I guess not.
Quake in fear, Threepwood, when I tell thee that Big Whoop be a damned portal to a demon netherworld.
Okay.
The treasures of Big Whoop be the very gates of hell themselves.
Yipe. But how will Big Whoop make Elaine love you?
Elaine shall pass through the hoary gates of Big Whoop, just as I once did, down to the inky blackness of the infernal nether regions. For you see, Big Whoop gives those who pass through it the greatest gift of all, immortality.
But at what cost?
Cost? Granted, people may find me a bit unapproachable now, and the smell does take a while to get used to. But it'd be worth everything now that I have the power to make Elaine love me.
Fun fact for anyone in the chat who hasn't quite realized this yet, there is no way to make someone love you. Either they do or they don't. And it's got nothing to do with you.
But if you kill Elaine, won't she hate you even more?
Aye, at first. But soon she'll be understanding what a grand gift eternal life be. And besides, the dating pool be surprisingly small when you're the living dead. She'll just have to give me another chance.
No, magic spell or no, if you really respect that person, then you'll wait. And if you're using a love spell, then you're basically a rapist. If you're forcing someone to do something for you, yeah, it's just a little bit unethical. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, she'll never marry you. She loves me.
Elaine will never marry you. She loves me.
She does not. She loves me.
Nuh-uh, she loves me.
This is so childish.
Anyway, Elaine really loves me.
Does not.
Does 2 love me?
Does not.
Does 2 infinity?
Does, curse you and your diabolical debate skills.
Oh, God. All right. Marjoram says, love is something that comes naturally, but it's also something earned. Perhaps then I'll clarify and say if someone doesn't really want to you know, be with you, there's nothing you can do to change their mind on that. Like, I suppose you could hang around them, and if they change their mind naturally, then great. But you can't, like, you can do all these grand gestures of love as much as you want. They aren't going to change their mind just because you force yourselves on them. Hi there, Lily Luna. Welcome back. I'm almost at the end of this game.
This whole amusement park, why?
The Big Whoop Carnival was my most brilliant idea. Once I had the power of Big Whoop at my command, I could make Elaine mine at last.
I see. But again, why an amusement park?
I'll be getting to that. I knew Elaine would need a little coaxing, and that I'd be needing an army. A horrible army of the undead.
Okay, but why an amusement park?
Are you going to let me finish? I'm not talking just to hear myself talk, you know.
You're right. I've been rude. Please, go on.
Everyone knows that the life of a seaman is a long, hard, lonely one. Sailors spend months longing for just a few days' leave. And you know what they're looking for as soon as they get into port. A family-oriented fun park.
Oh, okay, good. Yep.
Oh, that.
Of course.
They come to take a ride on the giant roller coaster, the Great Monkey Mountain. They reach the top of the highest peak, and then hands in the air, screaming like monkeys. They plunge down the slope into a great stream of lava.
That doesn't sound the least bit fun.
Aye, it's not. In fact, it's downright unpleasant. But when they reach the other side, they're fitting warriors for my skeletal army of the damned.
How did you find Big Whoop?
That'd be a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Does the torture start after we're done talking here?
Aye.
Go on then.
Back when I were alive, Elaine despised me.
No.
No, it's true. I can see that now. She didn't like me at all. But I were determined to prove me worth to her, you see. So, I set sail to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
I finished all my chocolate, so there's no more chocolate for me, but at least I can talk to you more now because I'm not munching.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of Monkey Island. I could tell you, but I'd rather make you guess.
Look, guys, you're allowed to lick as many gold statues as you like, so long as those gold statues aren't transmuted humans, right? If it was a human, you can't lick it. If it was never a human at any point, you are allowed to lick away. Let's see.
That it's made from people?
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, it goes much deeper than that. It's an ancient secret, closely guarded by the natives and pirates who happen to...
You don't even know the secret of Monkey Island, do you?
No, not really.
All right then. Let's get on with your story.
A few days after setting sail, my ship was caught in a terrible typhoon and was torn apart. I would have drowned, but some friendly sharks found me and set me ashore on Blood Island. There I was, marooned, with no hope of winning Elaine's heart. I thought my luck had run out, but one day a ship made port at Blood Island. 'Twas the ship of one Captain Marley, Elaine's own grandfather.
Huh.
I struck up a conversation with Rum Rogers Sr., first mate on the ship. And for the price of a few drinks, I learned that they had the map to the legendary treasure of Big Whoop. Although I had no ship and no money.
Hold on. Can I sit down? Both my legs are going to sleep.
Although I had no ship and no money, I planned to beat Marley's crew to the treasure and take it for myself. I didn't have the money to buy a new ship, but I still had my greatest asset.
That your presence makes dumb people seem much smarter.
Guybrush.
I still had my greatest asset. That indefinable LeChuck charm.
Indefinable is right.
One of the rich young debutantes on Blood Island was helpless against it. After a week with me, she would have followed me to the grave. Unfortunately for her, she didn't get the chance. I pried the diamond from her family's engagement ring and sold it to some cutthroat smugglers for the cost of a new ship.
You scoundrel!
I've been called worse. With me new ship, I easily overtook Marley's crew and beat them to Big Whoop, which just so happened to be here on Monkey Island.
What happened to Captain Marley and his crew?
Their ship arrived at Monkey Island a half hour after mine. But they were too late to stop me from claiming me prize. And they watched me pass through the portal of Big Whoop. Craven cowards that they were, the power of what they saw overwhelmed them. They fled the island in terror. Marley tore his treasure map into 4 pieces and gathered his crew around him. There was Rum Rogers Sr., the first mate, Rapscallion, the cook, and young Lindy, the cabin boy. Marley gave each a piece of the map, keeping one for himself. They promised to guard those map pieces with their lives. I saw to it that they kept their promise. They were the only people alive to know about Big Whoop.
to address some stuff that's happening in the chat just briefly, and without wanting to prolong it too much. I've been on both sides, as in I've been in the situation where someone's been pursuing me, where I wasn't really interested, and it never got violent or stalkerish for me, which is, I'm very fortunate, but it was at the very least annoying and a drain on my emotional energy constantly. But I've also been on the other side. I've been wanting to pursue someone who wasn't into me, and it's rough and it sucks, but the reality is you can fucking do as much as you want and you're not going to change their mind if they've already made their mind up or they have their own shit going on. That means they're not in a position to want to be with you. So, Revan, the code of the Sith is not a good code to live by. And then there was something else that I wanted to look at. Follow your heart. Yeah, so follow your heart is all very well and good for you, but what if what your heart wants is different to what someone else's heart wants? Ultimately, if you follow your heart and that conflicts with what someone else wants, then you're being really selfish on that person. If it isn't different, great. But if someone has told you that they're not interested right now, then, you know, what they want is different. And I'm going to go back to what Madram said as well, which is that it's something along the lines of, I don't want to misquote you. Keep in mind, some women want that. Yeah, so I think there is definitely a problem in that in certain cultures and social groups and stuff like that, women are told, oh, you shouldn't be too easy, right? Like, he'll think you're a slut if you're too easy. So sometimes, especially if you're young and inexperienced, you're like, oh, well, I shouldn't just go along with it because then he'll think I'm a slut. But the reality is, like, you are actually interested. Whereas there are situations where it doesn't exactly send mixed signals, but it creates two things that look the same externally, when the internal world, there's two separate ones, right? There's internally you are into it, internally you're not into it, externally you still have to reject because otherwise you're a slut. So it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, or two rocks and two hard places. So it's a very tricky situation, which is why the easiest way to do it is to just be like, are you interested? And if they say no, you leave it be. And if that person was genuinely your soulmate, they'll be like, oh shit, I probably should do something about that. And they will come back to you. And if they don't, it wouldn't have worked out anyway. And I sound a bit like I'm being sanctimonious and talking out of my ass a little bit here, but this is what I've come to after 29 and a half years of life. And I would only have come to that in like the past 6 months. So, you know, my opinion could change later, but that's certainly what feels right to me at the moment. Lulu, you agree? Yeah. Trying to force the issue is unpleasant, yeah. Well, yeah, it's all interconnected, Revan. It's a complicated topic, which is why I usually don't want to get into it on the stream. But it came up, and it does come up when you look at old video game tropes like this, where some dude has kidnapped a girl, and he's like, yep, gonna make this woman mine. And she's just sitting there, like in this case, she's been literally tied up, unable to do anything and unable to speak. What would Elaine be saying here if she could speak? I think it's different for everyone. It depends on the context that you grow up in and the context that you're living in as well. Because if you're in a situation where literally every girl or woman you know is going to be like, no, when they actually are interested, well, that's just sort of the living situation that you have to deal with. Certainly in my social groups, that's not going to happen. But yeah, it's tough. Human relationships, guys, they are flippin' difficult. Is it a bad trope? Well, I'll tell you what. As a woman, when I was younger, this was all I had in video games. The girl characters were just this. they were this or they were Lara Croft, who kicked ass, but like her boobs were the size of her head. You know? It's a different experience. And you could flip it around and say, okay, well, what if we had Elaine as the hero and Guybrush as the tied up trophy? Well, I don't want to be involved with a man with no voice, you know? I want someone I can talk to. Someone who'll like join me in my adventures. I'm just trying to think if there's a video game these days that maybe does that a little bit better. I think the way in BioWare games, or I should mean a little bit older BioWare games, maybe not quite so much now BioWare games, but in, so let's say BioWare Golden Age games, the characters you could romance were actual members, like they were members of your party that you got to learn the character development for and stuff. And that's what I like. The personality. Revan, everyone does. Everyone likes attractive characters rather than ugly characters. Like, looking at this screen, if I was asked, okay, so who are you more attracted to out of these character-esque cartoon men? Well, yes, Guybrush is objectively more attractive. But the personality is important as well. All right, let's find out about the crew.
What happened to Rum Rogers Sr.?
He was taking a bath in his cabin near Fat Island.
Fat Island?
Drinking rum and eating toast, as he always did while bathing.
Oh yeah, I do that in the bath too.
When the toaster mysteriously fell into the tub with him.
Shocking.
His son inherited the map piece, but was too much of a drunkard to understand its importance.
LeChuck's personality is much better.
What happened to Rapscallion, the cook?
Rapscallion died in a flash fire in his weenie hut on Scab Island.
That's right. I brought him back to life with a voodoo spell.
Oh, that's right. We got this map, didn't we, in the second game?
Guybrush.
That was a very crazy smile that Guybrush was wearing.
What were you saying?
I knew about Rap's absent-minded tendency to leave his gas burners on. So I arranged for a fully lit cake to be delivered to him on his 35th birthday.
Jesus.
You can hear the explosion as far as Booty Island.
Don't you suffocate from gas? Anyway?
Demon weenie indeed.
LeChuck, please, have some respect.
What became of young Lindy, the cabin boy?
Fearing for his life, he came to me and begged for mercy. In return for not revealing the location of Big Whoop, I let him live. As a sign of me gratitude, I gave him a fortune, which he used to build a successful advertising firm. Once he had grown accustomed to his wealthy lifestyle, I returned to collect me debt. I delivered to him an account so demonically ill-conceived that it was doomed to fail.
Oh, God.
Gangrene and honey. Within a month, he was penniless and insane, a broken man. He sold everything he owned and got so desperate, he fell in with a traveling circus. He was killed when he was shot from a cannon without a helmet.
No one could be that desperate. What fate befell Captain Marley?
I ambushed him while he was racing in the America's Cup.
Oh, that's some good anachronism.
I boarded his ship and decided to let him determine his own fate. He could grant me his blessing to have his granddaughter's hand in marriage, or he could suffer a death more horrible than any of his crewmates.
Well, what'd he say?
Actually, he said quite a few things. Oh, the pain.
Aww.
Stop it, you're killing me. Some other things, I forget them all.
I hope she was swearing at him very violently.
Ship into a whirlpool not even the most accomplished captain could escape.
Yeah. He could definitely never come back in the series.
Wretched.
Ooh, thanks.
All right.
I'm still confused about the carnival.
Then ask me. As designer and founder, I can answer all your questions.
Yeah, Lulu, I'm the same. Like, it's not something I set out to discuss. It just came up. I'm much more comfortable talking about farts and their potential lethality. There's nothing, what's the word I'm looking for here? Controversial. There's nothing controversial about farts. Everyone farts. What do I want to know about the theme park? Let's ask about power.
How do you power all the rides?
That be a good question. As ye may already know, the power of Big Whoop be derived from its position as an infernal nexus, binding our world with the unholy manifestation of evil itself.
Well, of course.
But like all fuel sources, it can't be lasting forever. That's why it be our job to conserve its demonic power wherever possible and look to alternative power sources.
I mean, we're on the ocean, right? So wind?
Wind?
No, we tap our greatest natural resource, monkeys.
Monkeys?
My word.
Hordes of ruthlessly trained monkeys are hidden away deep within the bowels of the park, bound to immense machines of destruction and family entertainment.
That's so inhumane.
Ooh, I'm glad you noticed. It be the little touches that make the difference.
Mark my words, LeChuck. When I finally defeat you, I'll be sure to set them all free.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
What kind of attractions do you have?
Here at Big Whoop, we pride ourselves on the variety and authenticity of our attractions. We be using a magical blend of art, technology, and indentured servitude.
Oh, nice.
That we like to call Dynamo Monk Electrics. Frighteningly realistic skins and other body parts are attached to a framework of gears, servos, and pulleys. All constructed from a remarkably lightweight composite material.
Fascinating.
So this is obviously ripping on Disney World or Disneyland, right? How many people in the chat have a first-hand experience of a Disney park? I've been to both the Tokyo parks, Disneyland and Disney Sea, a couple times each. They're so good.
How did you build an amusement park on a deserted island?
The process begins with a winning design team. I scoured the Caribbean, looking for the best and brightest artists, engineers, and creative people. After a lengthy period of intensive recruitment, intimidation, and murder, I had my team at work, slashing and burning acres of old-growth timberland on Monkey and Dinky Islands.
That must have been back-breaking work.
Aye, that it was. Fortunately, hundreds of men were lost
Fortunately.
to malaria, wild animals, or construction accidents.
LeChuck just casually murdering his workforce.
What's in the future for Big Whoop theme parks?
The future is ripe with a world of possibilities. I see an entire network of theme parks throughout the world. Each will be unique and incorporate the cultures and customs of its specific area. But all will hold true to the same vision of the original park.
That's such an interesting
Random,
thing to include.
Wholesale slaughter of the thousands of patrons who walk through our gates.
That's interesting because I watch a series on YouTube called Defunct Land, which is about theme parks generally, but also Disney theme parks specifically. And they talk about the expansion of Disneyland across the world that was happening at the time this game was in development. So this is addressing something that was actually happening in the world at the time. This is when they were opening Euro Disney. It's when they were... Japan would have just been opened, I think, one of them, and the other one would have been open for a little while.
I thought the treasure of Big Whoop was on Dinky Island.
Dinky Island be an atoll just off the coast of Monkey Island. but they be connected by a maze of mysterious tunnels that run under the very ocean floor.
I remember that.
So although you dug for treasure on Dinky, when you found me Carnival, you were on Monkey Island.
Very tidy explanation.
Aye.
I've heard quite enough about your disgusting theme park. Please don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, there'll be no more Monkey Island sequels. No sequels means no work for you. You'll become just another has-been that nobody's heard of.
Oh, that could never happen to me. I'm LeChuck.
Do you know the name Bobbin Threadbare?
No.
Exactly.
I wonder what that's from.
Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me...
You're finally tired enough to rest, Revan. I'm glad to hear that. Have a good rest, and I hope you wake up refreshed tomorrow.
You'll ruin our reputation for making family-oriented games. We'll be scorned by parent watchdog groups everywhere.
Also something that was happening in the 90s.
Next, some ludicrous Senate subcommittee investigating violence in the media. Well, I'm shaking in me boots now.
Sydney's Wonderland. That's the one you're thinking of, isn't it?
Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll crush the hopes of children all over the world. I'm a hero to millions.
It doesn't matter.
Millions.
All that matters is that Elaine and I are together. And you are out of the picture for good.
Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll be in really big trouble.
I'm one of the walking dead. Formed not of flesh and blood, but of fire and brimstone. How could I be in any more trouble?
Yeah, well...
But there be so many more horrible things I be wanting to tell you.
I'm not listening to you anymore. See, I'm ignoring you.
You'd better listen.
La 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 la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Very well, Threepwood. If you're going to act like a child, I'll help you get in the mood. I think you deserve a timeout, young man.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, where's Guybrush gone?
It's the solid steel 6-inch thick door to this insidious cage. Haha! It's not locked! Your plan was flawless, LeChuck, except for one minor detail. That will be your downfall.
It's Mini Guybrush.
He's taking Elaine on his roller coaster of death. I've got to reach her before she becomes his undead bride. What's happened to me? Head foggy. Can't think. Mind swimming. Must concentrate and rescue Elaine. I've got to save Elaine. But how can I save Elaine when I'm just a little boy? Oh, if only I could think straight. Must clear my mind.
Welcome to the Big Whoop Carnival, little guy. Come on over here and meet your old pal Dingy Dog.
I would rather die.
For crying out loud.
Amazing. Tiny Guy. Look at Tiny Guybrush's walk cycle, for God's sake. He holds his arms out. Look at it. That's so cute. Looks, that's so silly. It's like he's in an old-fashioned cartoon. Wow, that is a really good-looking snow cone vendor. So the reason we're a child here, I mean, apart from just it's convenient, is because this is kind of the ending of Monkey Island 2, right? They have a bit of a non sequitur ending, so this is a callback to that.
You must be as tall as my hand to ride the roller coaster.
I'm almost that tall.
Nope. That ride's just for bigger kids.
But I am a bigger kid.
Yikes. He looks a lot less cute and a lot more huge and terrifying in person.
Can I punch him? Oh my god, I totally can.
Now that's not very nice, little boy.
No, it's not.
Are you the real dingy dog?
You bet I am, and I'm here to make sure you have fun.
Only
What's
fun.
your name, little boy?
Okay, for starters, I'm not a little boy. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, shiver me timbers, that's swell.
Don't you patronize me.
Well, sounds like you've learned a very big word.
Oh my
You're
god.
a very bright little man. That's swell.
Laugh while you can. Soon I'll destroy LeChuck and your entire world will lie in ruin.
You bet. Run along and play now, son.
Does anyone ever wonder, you know, if I was sent back in time or I was turned into a child again, what would I do? Is there anything you would change? I feel like the way I am now, the life I have now, I'm like, well, I wouldn't want to change anything because I really like where I am right now. And even if something would change back then that maybe would make my life better back then, if that meant that I wouldn't be in the cool situation I'm in now, well, maybe I wouldn't want that to happen. But ultimately, philosophically, if you were sent back in time into a younger version of yourself, you just have to keep going, like as best as you could, as best as you knew how, right? Even if it did change the future, because there's no way that you'd be able to intentionally do exactly what you did unintentionally the first time around.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
Oh, no, you don't, little boy. Just the sight of my manager has caused children older than you to burst into tears.
I really want to talk to somebody in charge.
No can do, son.
I need to get on the roller coaster.
I'll bet you do. It's fun. But that ride's only for bigger kids.
I don't care if it's not safe. I have to ride it now.
Oh, no, son. It's not that it's not safe for little kids to ride. It's just that you've got to be much, much older to really appreciate the sheer mind-numbing terror of the coaster. But wait a few years and you'll have matured enough to ride. You'll also be able to buy candy and eat it whenever and wherever you want. Just like us grown-ups can.
Definitely one of the benefits of being an adult is being able to buy and eat candy whenever you want, for sure. Sure, for sure. I declare, it is definitely one of the advantages of being an adult that you can buy and eat candy whenever you want.
How can I win one of these fabulous prizes?
Well, that's easy, matey. If I can't guess your weight or your age, you get to pick what you want.
What's the catch?
There's no catch, it's just that easy.
All right.
I'll bet you can't guess how old I am.
Bet you I can. A little fearsome buccaneer like yourself must be 7 years old.
Ha! Wrong. I just so happen to be 20.
Oh, there you go. He's 20.
Well,
now we know.
You have any proof for your old pal Dingy Dog?
You calling me a liar?
You bet I am.
I have my proof right here.
Scum Actors Guild membership card. Guybrush Threepwood, age 20? I suppose you're right. Pick your prize.
Let's see.
I really want that talking skull.
With my unfettered demonic might, we will rule the world.
You're right, Murray. If I had all that power, the temptation for evil would be too great. I'll take the anchor.
Take it away, son. Congratulations. Enjoy your stay here at Big Whoop.
Look into your heart. I'm the prize you really want.
Oh, Murray, I'm sorry, but you're not.
Free me, my brother, and together we can rain terror across the land.
Maybe I should talk to him and let him down
Come on,
easy.
pick me.
Murray?
I'm not speaking to you. How could you pick that anchor over your best friend?
Oh, I should have
You know
talked
I'm
to
the
him
best toy on the
first.
shelf.
Who's this guy?
None of the other toys can summon the forces of darkness.
Cute. A grotesquely enormous, smelly rat.
Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Poor Murray.
What good is a smuggle bunny when you can have a demonic talking skull?
I'd better not. I think he could take me.
I'm such fun at parties. Come on, we make such a good team. Don't leave me here.
Jeez, that's horrible, Ashmelon.
Ew.
Yeah, kid, what is it?
Yikes, what is that horrible smell?
It's a giant rat suit, you little brat. What did you expect, roses?
Is he smoking a cigar?
Am I the only one nauseated by that terrible stench?
Okay, the suit smells. We've heard it. Everybody just come over and pick on the giant rat man.
What are you guys doing here?
It's Blow the Man Down, the most fun on the Midway. Hit the funny clown and win a fantastic prize. Watch the pies fly from the cannon with blinding speed and loud report. And if your aim is true, go home with your winnings. Join in the laughs with your happy sailor host Wharfrat and his pal Monty Meringue.
What flavor?
What?
What flavor are the pies today?
I don't know, lemon meringue, I think. What kind of a stupid question is that?
It's relevant.
What in the world is meringue?
I don't know, kid. Whipped egg whites, I guess.
That's actually important. Alright.
What's Dingy Dog really like in person?
What are you asking me for? I'm just a giant rat. I'm not allowed to associate with His Highness, the great and mighty Dingy Dog.
Wow. There's a hierarchy here.
Could you, introduce me to Dingy Dog?
No, I can't. Now go away.
Dingy Dog's really cool, huh?
Oh yeah, he's a regular saint. So much more gifted a performer than any common old giant rat. Give a guy a big dog suit and he turns into a freaking prima donna.
Did the recording quality change just a little bit there? Kai, you just realized you have ice cream? You've got to get that immediately. Alright.
I bet Dingy Dog gets paid a lot of money, right?
Yeah? And so what if he does? It doesn't take any talent to make a big puppy dog appealing. Now, getting children to hang around a giant rat, that's odd.
I bet his suit doesn't stink either.
You know, you're really starting to bug me, kid.
I bet Dingy Dog could beat you up.
Could not.
I bet he could.
I'll tell you what, kid. Why don't you go take a swipe at him, and then come back here and tell me what happened, huh?
I want to shoot the cannon. I want to shoot the cannon.
Sorry, little boy, you're too young. Blow the Man Down is for older kids.
That's discrimination. How do I know it really works if I can't see it go off?
Okay, kid, you want to see the cannon fire? Here we go.
Good noises. That clown is so desensitized to the horrors of his life that he didn't even move to wipe the pie off his face. He's just like, this is my life now. Amazing.
Never mind.
Okay, so in the way of things, we look at what it's left us in our inventory to try and work out what we're supposed to do. So it's left us the recipe book, right? So if our head is fuzzy, perhaps what we need is the hangover cure. We need egg, pepper, hair of the dog the bitcher. All right. So we need a pie. Or maybe shaving soap
I've got
and a pie
pan full of
pan
shaving cream.
will become a pie.
What are you doing over there?
I found this pie, mister.
Thanks, kid. Wait a second, wait a second. This isn't a real pie. It's not heavy enough. Hey, just what are you trying to pull here, Pipsqueak?
Nothing. Honest. Never mind.
We've almost got a pie. I guess that's why we need the anchor. Maybe we should take Murray, though, and put him in it.
Well, I like the guy, but this is getting ridiculous.
Let's have a look at the Smuggle Bunny.
Adorable.
Are we allowed to pick that up?
Well, that's not for free. You gotta win it.
But we already did.
It's an endearing corporate symbol.
All right, I guess we'll take what the game wants us to take, but not before I try and eat it.
Nah.
Too bad.
This anchor looks good, heavy, and useful.
What? You picked the anchor?
Well, it's a really nice anchor, Murray. Sorry.
All right, now we've
Now
got
it's a heavy pie pan full of shaving cream.
a real pie. Definitely a real
Dumb
pie.
hunk of iron anyway.
What are you doing over there?
I found this pie, mister.
I'm definitely
Oh,
not
yeah,
fucking
thanks,
around
kid.
this time,
Shoot
believe
it,
me.
Shoot it!
Not right now.
Oh, but I want to see the cannon fire.
Beat cheeks, half pint.
Look, man, I pay your salary. You want me to tell the check you've got unhappy kids running around here?
Okay, okay, you little...
Oh, God.
Did you just hear something?
No.
Weird.
Maybe
He
it's
gives-
the acoustics of that smelly giant head.
Shut up, kid.
He gives so few fucks that he didn't even look over to
It's not
see.
even a real anchor.
He didn't even look over to see if the clown was still okay.
I'm a real talking skull. After all we've been through together.
Yoo-hoo, stinky Mr. Rat.
Hey, get out of there, you little punk.
What are you gonna do about it, vermin boy?
Vermin
This'll
boy.
teach
Straight in the pants.
Fine. Take the stupid anchor.
Did we just shoot a man in the face with an anchor?
You
Yes.
would have made a lousy undead monster anyway.
All right, so we've got egg.
I'm going to wait for an owner who understands my need to bring fear and pestilence on the likes of you. Get out of here before I call up the demonic legions of Hades and set them upon you like a swarm of angry locusts. If you value your life, mere mortal, you will flee before Murray, scourge of the living and uber skull of the underworld.
Uber skull, huh? Let's keep punching this guy. Maybe he'll bite us.
Come on now, stop hitting your pal Dingy Dog. We're not gonna warn you again, kid. You better cut that out.
You literally just warned me again. You now have no power over me.
Yeah, you're really starting to bug me, kid. All right. That does it. You're going down, little punk.
Oh my God.
Ow, he bit me. Give me back that hair, kid. You're ruining the suit.
Outstanding. So now we've got egg. We've got hair of the dog. We just need Pepper from the snow cone cart. Gopher asks, do I prefer to write my username LinnieGrey or LinnieGrey? I usually do it without a space. I'm not overly wedded to either, though. It would probably depend on the context. Soda jerk. Wow. Pepper mill. Okay, there's pepper.
It's a big pepper mill.
Can I take it? I totally can. All right, can I put all this stuff together?
Like oil and water.
Nope.
Like oil and water.
I can't. Well, how am I going to make this hangover cure then?
Ugh.
Oh god, he's right though. Let's push him.
No.
All right, we'll talk to him instead.
What kind of snow cones do you have?
Oh god.
What kind of cones did you ask? Why, I have every kind imaginable.
That voice.
I have the most distinct type of snow cones in the world. In fact, my cones are so original, so inventive, and so unique that most are completely inedible. Let me list some for you. I have sweet cones, meat cones,
Meat
cold
cones?
mold cones, bold cones with lime,
Cones with slime.
Veggie cones, wedgie cones, hedgy cones. I used some of my neighbor's edge in that one. Cones with spice, cones with lice, berry cones, hairy cones, dairy cones, and the Christmas, merry cones. So, what do you think of that?
Wow. Yeah.
I'd like a plain snow cone, please.
Okay, kid. Bye now.
All right. Let's make a hair of the dog
That meringue looks tasty.
snow cone.
Very. Peppery goodness.
All right, here we go. We've got disgusting snow cone.
It's a disgusting snow cone topped with synthetic hair from a dog that bit me, fluffy whipped egg whites, and fresh ground pepper.
Oh, mine to infinity. My inner germaphobe is cringing. And you know, I usually have a pretty strong stomach for that kind of stuff. I'm not overly bothered by germs and stuff like that. But yeah, the sound of the flies, I think, is what really is getting to me, especially since I'm wearing headphones. All right, we're going to eat it. God, I hope he keeps his clothes on.
Ew. The pepper helps, though. Brain freeze.
Yep, there we go. Guybrush kicks butt once again. I love you, Guybrush. Whoa, okay. So this is a really interesting level in which I go through various rides on a Disney ride. Well, I'm sorry, a big whoop ride. Oh yeah, this is good. This is from the second game. I don't know what this is supposed to be from. All right.
Too late for me to get out.
What? Are you kidding me? All right. Okay, so I have to click as soon as I get in. Guybrush looks so unimpressed.
It's Rapscallion, the forgetful Weenie Hut restaurateur.
It's Captain Marley.
It's Captain Marley, Elaine's grandfather.
There's young Lindy.
It's the cabin boy, young Lindy.
And this would be Rum Rogers.
It's Rum Rogers Sr. as he appeared in life.
As opposed to death. Kaya ice cream is good. I'm so happy for you. Oh yeah, we're going to need that rum. I can't believe they're using real rum on a ride. That's expensive. Why didn't they just use an empty barrel? Oh no.
Elaine! Ah, Frankwood, 'tis only you. Have you seen Elaine? She told me she was just going to powder her nose, and I haven't seen her since. I can't be believing I fell for that one again. Now stand still, boy, so I can flame broil you.
I'm just going to stand here and let this happen. Oh.
Ouch! Ow!
All right. Let's see.
It's a rustic lantern.
Can we pick it up? This is the time for picking up anything and everything.
Ouch, that's really hot.
Let's blow it out then. Then pick it up. Okay, LeChuck's back.
Ah! If you've ridden me, Coaster, why haven't you been boiled in me molten pool of lava? Elaine must have fiddled with me controls and rerouted the tracks. Aye, she'll be the death of me yet. I mean, again.
Again.
But
Alright.
just as if I can't help but love the little woman.
That's what you call it, is it?
Flaming death, Threepwood.
Alright, we don't have to put up with his shit.
You shouldn't have.
Gesundheit?
Bad move, Threepwood.
Darn. Ouch! Ow!
Alright, let's get out. Let's go up. What's happening up here? Kai, today's your cheat day. Giant snow monkey. I like it.
It's every sailor's worst nightmare. The giant snowy ape. No.
Can't pick it up, can't
Nah.
talk to him. Alright. Here's his arm.
It's the enormous Dynamo Monk Electric arm of the giant Dynamo Monk Electric Snow Monkey.
So once again, I just kind of know what I'm doing here. So you're just going to see me doing that. Now I think we're going to get a visit from our pal. There he is.
Oh no, it's LeChuck!
Aye, Threepwood. It be me, your worst nightmare. You'll be sorry you ever set foot here on Monkey Island when I'm through with you.
Alright. It's going to exercise some civil disobedience on LeChuck.
You shouldn't have.
Gesundheit?
Bad move, Threepwood.
Uh-oh. Ouch! Ow!
Up we go, come on. There we go, okay. Now we need this rope. This is also like a really freaking dark scene. Like, who is hanging here?
It's the rotting captain of Herman Toothrot's ship. Ew. Nah.
What's up with Herman
It's a
Toothrot?
mechanical Herman Toothrot. This one doesn't talk. Thank you, technology. No.
It's the three-headed monkey.
I had a feeling he'd turn up sooner or later. Nah. No.
And what's the diorama?
It's a diorama depicting Monkey Island as it appeared when I first arrived there.
Neat. Can I pick up any of this stuff? No. Alright. I need to get off. Oh, LeChuck's coming.
LeChuck's back again.
I'll be chasing you around this roller coaster till you be my undead slave, Threepwood.
Run. Gotta run.
Ouch! Ow!
Alright. Now, we've done everything we need to here. But I wasn't done looking at stuff on this one. I want to talk to Wally.
It's a Dynamo Monk Electric Wally. My gad, he looks so lifelike. Hey, wait a minute. It really is Wally. You can count on me, Wally. Just as soon as I defeat LeChuck, save Elaine, set all the monkeys free, and ride the madly rotating Buccaneer, I'll come back and release you.
He doesn't care too much about Wally.
Would you please stop that annoying swinging? It's very lifelike. I mean, deathlike. Ah!
Poor Wally. Yeah. Let's look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can't.
Ouch! Ow!
Alright, up we go. I think we have what we need now to end this. Are you ready for the end of the game, guys? It's a short stream tonight, but that's okay. To be fair, Wally did point a gun at you. You're right. You're not wrong.
There. It's soaked in oil and probably highly flammable.
Nice.
I can't use the oily rope with that. Cool.
Alright. We've got an explosive keg. Come on, LeChuck. I'm ready for you.
Darn, here he comes.
Aye.
Yeah,
and
Don.
I'll keep a coming after ye for as long as it takes to make ye one of the undead.
Alright. Ready, guys? End of the game coming up.
Ah!
Dead again. Hey! They got married on Blood Island. Look at this little pirates waving. I love that. With these little arms. There's a chicken. Happy ending.
Run, mortal, but do not forget your arch nemesis Murray. Mark my words, I shall return to haunt you. Do you hear me? I shall return.
There we go.
This is so unfair.
Murray. Poor guy. So if anyone here is better at knowing voice actors than me, you can have a look and see if there's any names here that you recognize. But yeah, that was Curse of Monkey Island. And there you go, Kenny Foulmouth was voiced by Gary Coleman, which I did not know, which means presumably the last time I played this, I did not know who that was. I think the name Tom Kane looks familiar to me as well. He's probably just been in another video game at some point. But yeah. Caro, thank you. So for people who are big Monkey Island fans, I am hoping this time next week to do Monkey Island 4. However, I did a quick test of running Monkey Island 4 before this stream, and it has some issues. So I can display it fine. It works fine with my controller. The saving works. All of that's good. But the problem with it is that I can't Alt-Tab, and I can't get it to display in OBS in my usual way of doing that. And if I can't get it to display using that method in OBS, then I need to be able to Alt-Tab so I can fiddle in OBS while the game is running. So that's the situation that I'm faced with Monkey Island 4 at the moment. I'm sure I can find a way to resolve it, but it might involve a bit of fiddling in files, which I'm not super looking forward to, but I mean, it's the reality of trying to stream all the games. We'll see. I'm sure I can make it work in a week's time. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Aurelian, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you've enjoyed this stream, and I hope I can get the next Monkey Island working for you for next week as well. So I'm going to run the credits out. I think if you weren't here when I started streaming this, this is one of the most serious... Wait, no, I said the words all wrong there. This is one of the first proper video games, that's what I wanted to say, that I played when I was younger. We didn't really have a computer that was capable of playing video games until I was, gosh, like I don't know, 10 or 11. So, yeah. This is one of the first games that I played. It was a game that I really enjoyed. Once I knew how to play it, like I knew how to do all the puzzles, I enjoyed playing it for other people as well. So it was one of the games that helped me decide that I wanted to start streaming on Twitch. Because I thought, oh, well, if I liked playing this for my friends in real life, I'm sure I'll like playing it for the nice people of the internet online as well. So it's a very important game to me, even though it's short. So I think, let's see, I did 2 kind of 3.5 hour streams of it, and then this is going to be about 2. So it's about a 9-hour game. No, yes? Yeah, about a 9-hour game. Very short, but I mean, like, the music is fantastic. The animation and the visual design is also wonderful. The puzzles are pretty, well, see, they're pretty simplistic for me now that I know how they work, but in terms of when I first started playing, I'm not sure. Luna, you have a friend who recently streamed Escape on OBS? Yeah, sure, if you think,
This carnival is great, Dad.
It sure is, son. But you know, rumor has it that the man who built this place is buried here. And they say that to this day, his frozen body remains in the tunnels somewhere beneath the amusement park.
Ominous. It's almost like they wanted to leave room for a sequel.